No. No, you cannot. It's just for fun. You don't lose anything from it. It's a bonding experience. Luna! I did not expect you. Yes, I can put more chests. How many are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I did not know that. But I'm glad you did your research. Yuki, stop. You're gonna do great, sweetie. I mean, if it weren't for the red hair, I definitely wouldn't be able to because you have very pale skin and white clothes. Was I supposed to be able to see that? Was I supposed to be able to see that? I have up, so I can see your whispers. It's not awkward, it's adorable. I mean, in that case, I just bring out popcorn. Vicariously living through my friends is something I've done for years. I'm not gonna stop now. Is that a microphone? Okay. Okay. If you all are ready, I'd like to ask you to pick a chest. Trivia. Okay. And now that chest is yours and it's where your price is gonna go. Wait, price, point. Wait. Dog? That's a strange looking dog. Oh. Are you on your phone on your cat light alter ego? Whenever you're ready, just let me know and I'll explain the rules. The way this works is that I will ask a question to a person, and for the first category, they're gonna answer if it's true or false. And if they answer correctly, they get a point. If they answer wrong, then we move into another person who gets a new question. I'll start from the left. So, my question for you is: do punching leaves have a lower chance of getting you saplings than letting the leaves despawn naturally? Nope. The answer is actually false. It's a common myth that people believe. It's not your turn yet, Yuki, you don't have to hide. Minx, does sugarcane grow faster on sand than on grass? Correct. This was a myth for years that still persists to this day. Sugarcane does look nicer on sand though. Yuki? This one is easy. Is cobblestone the only block that ghasts can't destroy? No. Gas can't destroy any block with a blast resistance of 3.5 or higher. That was very easy, actually. I think you would have gotten it if you just thought about it a bit more. Yeah, it's an anti-cheating mechanism. Luna, can you cook fish underwater by slaying them with a fire aspect sword? No, you can't cook fish underwater by slaying them with a fire aspect sword. The fire will be put out by the water immediately, and therefore the fish will remain raw. Thank you for the raw salmon. Pass! Are you ready for your question? Can you bone meal 1 block tall flowers? Had we been playing Java, you would have been correct, but in Bedrock Edition, you can bone meal smaller flowers, which will cost more of the same flower to spawn on surrounding glass blocks. Fittingly, that this question goes to cat lightness. If a cat is struck by lightning, it will turn black and summon a witch. True or false? Correct, I made this up. It should happen. Minx, you have to sleep all the way through the night to stop phantoms from spawning. True or false? Correct. You only need to enter the bed in order to reset your insomnia. You don't actually need to sleep in it. Yuki? Dolphins can attack players. Is this true or false? No. It's true. If struck first, a dolphin and any other nearby dolphins will attack the player. I found this out the hard way in my mermaid video. Is she actually testing it, or did she just run away? What are you two... Why are you two crouching like that? Luna, you're next. Your question is... Putting torches on spawners deactivate the spawner. True or false? Wrong. Actually, the light from the torches prevent mobs from spawning like usual. The spawners themselves never deactivate. If a spawner is near a wall and the area on the other side of the wall is dark, the mobs can still spawn on the other side. It's not a trick question! It's not a... What happened to Yuki? No, I'm not. Can zombies be lured by using turtle eggs? Actually, it's true. Zombies will target turtle eggs and try and attack them. However, if they see a villager, the villager will take priority. Wow. I turn around for 1 second and when I turn back, dog is gone and there's just a potato. Turtle eggs! 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 Eggs, not lights! What are turtle lights? I can see you, Yuki. Honestly, of all the hiding spots, this was the best you could do. Oh my god, Minx! I freaking dropped my phone. A striking resemblance to the painting. I'll skip dog for now, and then when dog returns, they can have 2 questions. Minx. Snow and rain is not visible through tinted glass. True or false? Snow and rain is not visible through tinted glass. True or false? True. Neither light nor weather particles are visible through tinted glass. This one should be really simple if you think about it. Can you name your boats? Yes, you can. Just like any tool, you can put it in an anvil in order to name it. Luna. Stop hiding behind your shade like a coward. You can combine a glass pane with a map. True or false? You can combine a glass pane with a map. True or false? I don't know. They're randomly written. They're not in a specific order. Yes! It is true. Combining a glass pane with a map will result in a map that doesn't update, allowing you to preserve old maps. It's like a snapshot. Yeah, you can make paintings that way as well. To be fair, I did not know that until I did research for this trivia, so... I'm no better. Pass. You can respawn the dragon by building a creeper head out of clay. True or false? Pass. Did your brain freeze? Allow me to repeat myself. You can respawn the dragon by building a creeper head out of clay. True or false? You couldn't hear anything? You can respawn the dragon by building a creeper head out of clay. True or false? Correct. You earned a point. Minx, you're not dog. Dog, do you consent to Minx subbing for you? Okay, fine. Dog, you can go to sleep earlier if it is raining. True or false? The answer is actually true. You can actually go to sleep 32 Minecraft minutes earlier, which is equivalent to 26.67 seconds. You'll probably never notice this feature, but it does exist. Because when it's raining, the light goes darker. Therefore, due to the way the game works, you can go to sleep earlier. Now for Minx. Phantoms can naturally spawn in the end. True or false? Yes, it is false. This used to be a feature, but since you couldn't sleep in the end, it made the game too difficult, and so they eventually removed it. Yuki! Iron bars and beds can help curing zombie villagers. True or false? Yes, it is true. Having beds and iron bars within the zombie villager's range will speed up the amount of time it takes for the cure to function. See, Yuki, you're not that bad. You have 2 points. Luna. Doors have durability. True or false? Yes, that is the answer. I'm gonna give you that. The answer was false, however, this used to be true in Pocket Edition. At one point, the doors have a durability similar to tools and would eventually break if held in your hand and used to break blocks. A placed door would also lose durability if hit by a hostile mob. This was exclusive to Pocket Edition, but yes, I'm gonna give you that point for that. You can remove the glowing effect from signs. True or false? Unfortunately, it's true. Using a regular ink sac on a sign will remove the effects of a glow ink sac. Okay, I owe you 2 questions. You ready? You can make Vindicators kill each other. True or false? You can make Vindicators kill each other. True or false? Yes, it is true. If you name a Vindicator Johnny, it will start to kill anything and everything, including its own allies. This also works during raids, and if the named Vindicator is the one carrying the flag, he will even order his own pillagers to start killing each other. This includes Ravagers, who will start attacking themselves like a Pokemon suffering from confusion. So that's 1 point for you. Now, back to Minx. Destroying a pillager outpost prevents the pillagers from spawning. True or false? Correct. Pillagers do not only spawn in the outpost, but also the location that the outpost is in. You can breed tamed wolves and untamed wolves. True or false? False. If fed, both wolves will enter love mode, but they will not breed with each other. Luna, do guardians deal projectile damage? You live right next to the guardians, you should know this. I don't know why this quiz has decided to single you out for the hard questions, but it's not me doing it, I can promise. Yeah, it's quite disturbing. I can see the insides of your legs when you're sitting in the boat. You look like you're not wearing any pants. I mean, is that how you're bribing me? Okay, I can skip this question and go to another one. Wolves wearing armor cannot die from regular damage. True or false? This is an easy one. Do guardians deal projectile damage? No, it is false. They deal magic damage, and as such, they bypass the projectile protection enchantment. Therefore, they don't deal projectile damage. Wolves wearing armor cannot die from regular damage. True or false? Okay, that is true actually. Yay! You're now tied with Luna and Yuki and Dog as well. I think you all have 2 points each. Oh, right. The answer is true because the wolf armor is designed to nullify all damage until the point that it breaks. But this only applies to physical damage. Magic damage or environmental causes can still kill them. Dog, you're an expert on this. Foxes can attack hostile mobs. True or false? Wrong. It's true. If a fox that trusts you holds a sword in its mouth, it can defend you from hostile mobs. It's quite funny to see, actually. Bees that sting you are doomed to die. True or false? Yeah, it's true. Shortly after stinging you, a bee will lose its stinger and eventually succumb to death. Okay, Yuki. Dolphins can survive with just water and nothing else. True or false? No, it's false. Dolphins, just like in real life, need access to both air and water in order to survive. If trapped in just water, the dolphin will eventually die. Luna, if you can hear me from up there, snow golems can survive in deserts. True or false? It's not targeted at all. Minx just has a bigger brain. Yeah. Yeah. Actually true, because if a snow golem is splashed with fire resistance, they will survive the hot desert biomes. That's the thing! Did you forget we have fire resistance potions? It is not rigged against you, I promise. No, I don't. Pass. Villagers can sleep in all dimensions. True or false? Yes, it is true. Villagers are able to sleep in any dimension. The bed doesn't explode for them. Only for us, because the bed hates us. Last question in the Minecraft myth category. This is for Dog. Can you milk squids? Yeah, that's the question. Can you milk squids? Yeah, the answer is no. Although in the beta you were actually able to milk squids, as disturbing as that sounds. So far, Dog has 4 points. Minx has 6 points. Yuki has 2 points. Luna has 2 points. And Pass has 3 points. Now to the more difficult questions. I hope you studied. And just to switch it up, I'm going to start from this side. So Pass. What toothed whale with a misleading name belongs to the dolphin family? Hint, it is black and white. Yes, that is correct. A killer whale, also known as an orca. Duke Kahanamoku, a native Hawaiian, was an Olympic swimmer for the US national team, but he's probably best known for popularizing a Hawaiian sport. Which sport? Yeah, they have a lot of water. And what is the most popular sport in Hawaii? I'm gonna give you that one, it is surfing. What was the name of Christopher Columbus' ship? There is a hint available if you want it. The ship that was used by Christopher Columbus. Well, his ship, the one he was on. Yes, that is correct. And Minx. What is the world's largest coral system? Yes, the Great Barrier Reef. There is a shark that can see 360 degrees. Which shark is that? It has a peculiar shaped head. Yes, that is correct. You're doing better at this than on Minecraft. Luna, in the year 1907, 3 massive, luxurious ships were ordered by White Star Line. 3 massive, luxurious ships were ordered by White Star Line. Their names were the Olympic, the Britannic, and it's very famous. Yes, that is correct. What oceanic territory is partially protected from hurricanes, but is rumored to have a large number of unexplainable disappearing aircrafts? Yes, it is Bermuda Triangle, not Bermudes Triangle. But it's also known as the Devil's Triangle, so I would have given you either one. But there you go. Which squid gets its name from the dark skin on its arms that make it look like it's wearing a black cloak? Not him again. Ignore him, he'll go away. The question passes to pass. Which squid gets its name from the dark skin on its arms that make it look like it's wearing a black cloak? I told you to study up, didn't you study squids? Sure, if it's alright with pass. Which squid gets its name from the dark skin on its arms that make it look like it's wearing a black cloak? Yes, the vampire squid. That is the correct answer. What is the name of one of the most famous fish species, commonly found dwelling inside of anemones? Yes, clownfish. I would have also accepted Nemo. What famous whale is known for its humongous size and white-colored skin? No. Which famous whale is known for its humongous size and white-colored skin? That is not an answer! Yuki, do you know which famous whale is known for its humongous size and white-colored skin? Have you never heard of a famous large white whale? You didn't even give her a chance, did you? Yes, that's the answer. Pastel, this one is easy. Which ocean is the planet's biggest and deepest ocean? Yes! That is correct. What is the name of the deepest underwater trench on the planet? Yes! You go down just like Mariana, Mariana, Mariana Cross. Texas tend to get a lot of hurricanes because its close proximity to which area of water? Yes, the Gulf of Mexico. And some psychos may call it the Gulf of America, but we don't listen to them. What is the name of a tiny little crustacean that whales enjoy eating? Yes, Yuki, that is correct. Yuki, it's time for your question. Hello, Yuki. Are you ready for your question? Jellyfish, in large part due to their stinging limbs, are a part of a category named after which mythical creature? No. Jellyfish, in large part Jellyfish, in large part due to their stinging. Now, where were we? Jellyfish, in large part due to their stinging limbs, are a part of a category named after which mythical creature? Luna. No? Pastel. Which mythical creature is the jellyfish family named after? Medusa. Because it resembles Medusa's head. It was very simple. What brain area gets its name from seahorses due to its shape? It is associated with memory. Ironic that you forgot the name of the part of the brain that is associated with memory. No. Yuki, do you know the answer? Yes. Luzon is the biggest and most populated island in what archipelago country in the Pacific Ocean? Luzon is the biggest and most populated island in which archipelago country in the Pacific Ocean? Yes! Yes, it is! But you stole it, but sure. That is the answer, the Philippines. The irony of that question going to the one person who doesn't live there. Yeah, you can get a new one. Facing critical alterations due to climate change, which ocean is warming faster than anywhere else on the Earth? I am located quite close to it. Yes, the Arctic Ocean. What is the proper name of the suckerfish? Luna, what is the proper name of the suckerfish? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh, I'm sorry. Minx. Sharks don't have scales. They are covered in what's called denticles. What are those? Nope. Sharks don't have scales. They are covered in what's called denticles. What are those? Luna, do you know? I promise I won't laugh. Denticles are tiny teeth on the outside of the shark's body. They don't have scales, they have tiny teeth on their entire body. You thought sharks were terrifying before! The smallest fish in the ocean is the dwarf pygmy goby. It's also sometimes named for the country where it's most often found, which is... Nope. Yuki? The smallest fish in the ocean is the dwarf pygmy goby. Is also sometimes named after the country where it's most often found, which is... Phil. What do you mean by Phil? Yes, the answer is the Philippines. The final question. Who actually traveled overseas from Europe to North America before Christopher Columbus? Yes, the answer is the Vikings. Remnants of them can be found in North America, as can the DNA of Native American tribes be found in many of the Icelandic population. Minx has 14 points. Yuki has 12 points. And Luna has 9 points. And Pass has 7 points. Minx will be receiving a special gift after this event is over. Pass has a bunch of ocelots, and they're named after members, including this one. Help! 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 Dog built it. Minx, you're supposed to sit on the llama, not in the boat. Okay. Ready, set, go! Pats just jumped. Not me getting stuck. Where am I even going? How come I'm going that way when I'm facing the other way? Why am I going in this direction? I'm not even looking in that direction. Why? What's wrong with my boat? Oh no, my boat. It's broken.